All right, man, you guys are now tuned in to Sports Industry Podcast. I'm your host, Dewan Thompson, and the Lakers. Coming off the break, 1-2. And these last 9 games, it's gonna be tough, man, and it's gonna be real tough. But first, after we talk about the next nine games, let's get into the first 3 games that we played coming out the All-Star break. First game against the Warriors, no LeBron James. How did we come out? I think we came out decent in the first quarter, but that second quarter is where it really just kind of like, honestly, bro, like the effort in that game belonged to the Warriors, right? They showed it. They showed it. And at the end of the day, man, we couldn't stop Steph Curry. I don't know why we were playing drop coverage. I know it is the regular season, but you got a pick and roll with Draymond and Steph. And I talked about this in the playoffs. AD's playing back, and that's just a recipe for disaster. We made the adjustments, but then with those adjustments, Draymond is able to find the extra cutter off the backside. Draymond is able to find the shooter on the other side of the court. So it's hard to guard that. But honestly, I do think we played the Warriors pretty damn well. That game, especially without LeBron, AD needed a little bit more help. He did. He played terrific that game. But then I want to say D'Lo maybe finished off with 20, AR with 14. I'm not too sure. But there's a guy that I need to show up, and it's fucking frustrating that he's not able to show up. And that's Spencer Dinwiddie. And he showed flashes, maybe for 3 possessions. But other than that, man, he has not been a good player for us, man. He has not been. And if he continues to play this way, I mean, why give him so many minutes? You know, you're taking away minutes from Rui, AR, D'Lo, and you're putting a guy in who's not really contributing. He's a good playmaker. I would say that. But at the end of the day, we need somebody that can score and that can shoot the ball. And he's not giving us that. He is awful. I think he's been shooting 23% from the 3 with the Lakers, and it's fucking mind-blowing how awful he's playing. But it is what it is. We lose against the Warriors. We play the Spurs. LeBron and AD are playing. I think we played pretty damn well. That Spurs team kind of held on a little bit. A little bit. But once that fourth quarter came, AD didn't even play the fourth quarter. LeBron did. And we started to, kind of blow them out. That's what we're supposed to do, right? That's exactly what we're supposed to do. But shout out to Victor Wembanyama, man. Hey, he is absolutely amazing. He's on a minute restriction, which I have no idea why. I truly don't understand that. But I want to say he had 13 or 15 in the first quarter, or 16 in the first quarter. And every time, the whole time Wemby was in, the Lakers had problems. When Wemby went out, Lakers went on a run. Wemby goes back in, Spurs go on a run. So that Spurs team, I do think they're going to be pretty good. Maybe not next year, definitely not this year, but maybe in Wemby's 3rd year, they can find the necessary pieces that can go around them, right? But that is what it is. We beat the Spurs, and then we play Phoenix. And in all reality, man, offensively, we won every single thing. But once again, and this is what I hate, we lost the rebound battle, second chance points. Yusuf Nurkic was able to get rebounds, kick it out, get all these second chance points. I want to say he had like 22 rebounds in the game, 7 assists. I can't remember how many points he had, but that alone is fucking absolutely insane. That's great for the Suns. Awful for the Lakers. And this is my problem with the Lakers. And this is why I believe we don't do well against the Nuggets team. AD is a great defensive player. Don't get me wrong, he is amazing. But it's something about having that girth to defend these type of centers. You have a Jokic who's good at rebounding. You have a Jokic who's good at rebounding. Joel Embiid is a big body. Those teams we have trouble playing against, and then we allow so many second chance points. Now, does Jared Vanderbilt. He helps out a lot with that, right? But he's not in. He's not in. Now, who is somebody that can help out with AD? Rui. But Spencer Dinwiddie is taking a little bit of Rui minutes, which is unfortunate. But honestly, man, it's hard. It is extremely hard, and we need a big body, man. I don't understand why we don't have a big body. It was proven in 2020 we had a Dwight and a JaVale McGee, two big bodies to guard a Jokic. Like we absolutely need that, and I don't understand why we haven't got that within the past 2-3 years. Like, this is absolutely asinine. So that is what it is. We lose. Actually, let's keep it going. KD played scoring wise, he didn't play too well, right? He had an off shooting night, but that man was playmaking. Like, he was doing so many other things really well that his scoring wasn't absolutely needed as it usually is, right? Devin Booker, he had a decent game too. Like, he didn't blow it out the waters. But when you have, I want to say, 4 guys that have 20 plus points, like, you're giving up 20 plus to Royce O'Neal, you're giving up 20, I believe. I'm not too sure if it was Grayson Allen, but you're giving up 20 to these guys, and then you wonder why we lose by 10. Like, if we can somehow stop Royce O'Neal from just getting 20, let him have 8. Let him have 8. Like, we have to do a better job at kind of controlling the others, right? We have to do a damn good job at just being able to stop the other players, right? The role players. And I mean, that's my problem with the Lakers sometimes, that you have dudes that whenever we play the Lakers and they just go off. They go off. Or it's like this. Whenever somebody comes on the Lakers, they forget how to shoot the fucking ball. That blows my mind. It is very frustrating, right? So we lose that game. We allow 4 players to get it 20 points, and we lose it, right? But the Lakers, I want to say we shot 47% from the 3, 49 from the 2. But one thing that also did hurt us that I failed to mention was only getting 8 free throws from a team that usually drives the ball and leads the league in free throw attempts. So that's something that's kind of blows my mind, how we are only able to get 8 free throws and then we shoot 4 for 8. So that is what it is. But I have my phone with me right now, and I just want to go over the next 9 games. And this is going to be a make or break for the Los Angeles Lakers. Starting off tomorrow, we play the Clippers. And we've had success this year against the Clippers. We have. We absolutely have. So I'm excited to see what we do tomorrow against the Clippers. But after that, we play against the Wizards. That should absolutely, without a fucking doubt, be an absolute win. Not even close. It should be a win. And then we have a tough stretch. We play the Nuggets. And then we play the Thunder. And then the Lakers play the Kings, the Bucks, Timberwolves, Kings again, then Warriors. Boy, you want to talk about a push? Hey, if we somehow find a way to end up 7-3, 6-4, I believe that's a success. Even maybe 500, that's a success, right? But we have to manage not to get like a 2-7. Like, oh my gosh, that would be so heartbreaking. And I believe if, like, after these 9 games, it's damn near what we gonna see in the playoffs. Or are we gonna be in the play-in, or are we gonna finally be up to that 6th spot, or even damn near the 7th or 8th? I'm okay with that. But at the end of the day, like I said, I do not want to play the Warriors in a play-in game, and then we don't have another game after that, even if we lose. So I don't want to see it. But it's damn near, it may look like that, right? It may look like that. It may be that. And it's unfortunate, right? Because as Lakers fans, we had so much expectations going into the season. We actually were committing to those expectations with the in-season tournament. So, but after the in-season tournament, we just somehow just go downhill, right? and it's like, what the hell were we doing? What happened? I don't know. But this is gonna be kind of like a quick video, and here's my final thoughts. The Lakers, we somehow go above 500 in these next 9 games, we will be in the play-in or in the playoffs, and I do believe we will get to the playoffs, right? So, I mean, I'm excited, man. Let's see. Let's start it off right against the Clippers tomorrow, and that's all that I have to say, man. If we can somehow find a way to start this fucking, it's not even a road trip, to start these next 9 games off with a win, I think that would do so much for us. But that's about it, man. Let's go, Bron. Let's go, AD, D-Lo, AR, and Spencer Dinwiddie. If you can somehow find a way to get some buckets, that would be very, very helpful. And that's it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sports Industry Podcast.